What's up? What's up? What's goody? I do not say that. I definitely stole that from this girl I watch on YouTube. What's I don't even say what's up. Hey. Okay, so today is June 20th, 2026. So I'm in a good mood. I don't know why. I took some vitamins. I took my methylfolate, and I took something else with ashwagandha in it. It really calmed me down today, because without my medication, I just don't know who I am. Anyways, today is Saturday, so I went to work. Of course, I was dreading work. My alarm went off at 5:30. Immediately snooze, immediately. And I know I really need to get up at 5:30, but I just couldn't. Like, my eyes, I was so tired. I'm just like, I need to snooze, I need to snooze. So that's what we did. I snoozed. My next alarm came on at 6:10. Now I need to be to work at 7:30. So anyways, long story short, I got to work on time. I got there early. So I sat in the parking lot until it was time to go into work. And I'm so glad that everybody showed up at work today, because I was not mentally prepared to do nobody else's job. So yeah, that worked out. Everybody showed up to work. We had a full crew. That was good. God is good. Really, God is good. Because yesterday I was like, Lord, just don't go ahead and take me now. I can't do this. So yesterday, I went to get my car looked at, and it needed to be fixed. And I'm up there thinking $200 at most. I was ready to spend $500 at most. $500 a lot. Okay. He ring up the price. He's talking about $3,500. And I'm like, I'm just standing there stuck, because I'm like, I don't have this money. I don't have this money. I'm like, so how long can I drive the car? It's on I don't recommend. They always gonna say that. I don't recommend you drive it. But for real, I have been noticing, like, my car, my oil been messed up. Every time I go get my oil changed, they always telling me a little something, but they ain't tell me like they were telling me I had a leak. They were telling me this, but they ain't say it was that serious. So this whole year it's been that serious. And my car, he said that the motor was gonna get locked up, and I'm like, I still owe $10,000 on this car. So, and I know how the contracts go. They don't care if the car work or not. You still gotta pay that money. So I didn't really have no options. I didn't know what to do. So I had sent a little silent prayer up to the Lord, because I was just contemplating my whole life at that point. So the guy, he was like, you want to sign up for this little loan thing? I was like, I really don't. I just did bankruptcy, because I really thought I was going to get denied. I really thought, like, there's no way. But being God's favorite child, when there's a will, there's a way. So now I have a loan for $2,500 and some change, but they are taxing me. The full loan say $6,000 something dollars, and I'm like, I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to minimize and eliminate. And you know what? I had to do it. My back was against the wall. I had no other choice. I didn't know what to do. That's just what we're doing. And I hate when I make decisions like this, but when it comes to me having a car, I gotta have a car. I'm not one of them people who can just survive getting a ride, getting an Uber. Like, I need keys. As long as I got keys, I'm all right. That's keys to in a house and to a car. I need keys. I have to have keys. So yeah, that's that. So I was really sad yesterday. Because I'm just like, huh. But you know what? You know what that did? It really rewired my brain, and now I'm not so focused on my debt anymore. I owe student loan 17, the car note 10. Now I have another loan for 6. So I can relax about trying to budget and get this down, because at the end of the day, it's gonna take me longer than what I anticipated. I wanted to start fresh next year, do the whole I'm moving, I'm doing this, XYZ. I wanted to escape this life, this position that I'm in, like this apartment. I wanted a new car. But I'm like, this experience, that whole loan thing, it really shifted my mind. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. God willing, God willing. And you know, I'm trying not to stress about living and not living so much. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the only one with money problems right now. The world is in a economic downfall right now, so I'm not the only one. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of choosing whether or not I'm going to eat or pay my bills, because at the end of the day, I need to eat. I need to eat. Yeah, so we're gonna just figure out how to pay these bills. They're gonna take $80 per week for this loan. Talking about 99 payments. So I'm trying to think of a way to pay off the loan quicker, because the interest rate is crazy. And I had a loan with this finance company before, and I paid off that loan early. And so I know it can be done. I know I can do it. So I guess now, I don't know, it just shifted something in me. I'm excited to pay this down. It's something I feel like I can do and see the outcome and get the results. It's that dopamine that I just need. I love it. It's a drive. It's an adrenaline. It also put me in a better mind state, because now I'm like, I can stop trying to call off work and say F this job, because honestly, girl, I need this job. I need them. Like I said before, the last one, they don't need me. They have too many clerks. I need them. So I'm gonna work on being a better clerk. Really just not being so consumed with work, but just going there, doing my job, and then going home and trying to, you know, meditate, do something. I don't know. When I get home, I don't do nothing. Right now, I'm watching Power. I'm on season 6, episode 10. I don't even know how many seasons they got, but I've been binge watching this, and it's just been keeping me calm. It's a good, wholesome show. I feel like I'm a part of the show. So, yeah. What else? I called my mom today. It's been a while since I talked to her, but we had a good conversation. We caught up, and yeah, I was really hesitant to call her at first, because it seems like every time I call her, she's always busy and doing something. I get triggered immediately, but she wasn't doing anything. So Saturday is a good day to call her, just in case you rewind this back. I'm not gonna rewind this back, but anyways, yeah, I don't know, I'm just feeling good. I definitely still am out of touch with most of my family. I'm just like, falling back. I'm just falling back from everybody. I just fell back from everybody. At the end of the day, I miss my sister who was gone. That was my girl, my emergency contact. And it's just, I just don't feel the same as I felt before about my family. Like, I really felt like I needed them, and I wanted their validation. I wanted their love and support. But each day I'm here alone with my own thoughts. I'm like, okay, I got this. It's me and God. Okay? Me and God. So at the end of the day, I'm never alone. I just got to figure out what direction I want to go in my life. And I don't need to figure that out. I really, really need to ask God. And I feel like God has somewhat told me what I need to do. I'm just being disobedient because I'm afraid of a failure, of rejection. And that's just something that's like deep. Like, that's a deep wound that I need to work on, because all my life I've just been criticized. And every idea I had, every creative thing I wanted to do, it was always met with judgment, criticism, and rejection. And I, being ADHD, I have high rejection sensitivity. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over that. I don't know. If that's something that God wants for me, we'll work on it. But as of now, I'm not really doing anything that's gonna get me rejected, or I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not. I really need to write this book. I don't know which book. I don't know which one. There's many ideas in my head, but I haven't decided on one. And like, my brain is scattered right now. I'm trying to read this book, and it's been hard for me to concentrate, because the book is about hope. And ironically enough, I feel hopeless reading a book about hope. It sounds good and everything, sounds good on paper, but in reality, it'd be like, I don't know. Y'all. I don't know, because one thing about it, they have a story in the book, and it was talking about the two kids who passed away at the casino. And it was a big story last year. And I don't know, it's just like, people always want to show up when it's too late. When it's too late, like, they always want to make these plans and say, oh, we care about the homeless, we care about the mentally ill, and all of that, until it's too late. Because at the end of the day, systematically, you can tell that y'all don't care. Y'all don't care until it's too late, until it benefits y'all to say, oh, well, we're gonna prevent the next, like, you're gonna prevent this, somebody already gone. And y'all talking about everybody should be housed, nobody should be homeless. And yet still, we live in a world. And it's so crazy how, like, our realities running at the same time, where there's somebody with $1 million right now. No care in the world. They don't have to worry about nothing. And somebody with negative $1 million. Okay. I didn't have a better example. But negative, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who really need money, like me. Let's just use me as an example. There's somebody like me who, how much is my debt? I don't know. Let's say it's $40,000. which to some is a lot. To some it's only 40,000. Cause I seen this lady, and I told her too online. She had $360,000 in student loans, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop complaining about my little 17K, because there is no way I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine being that much debt. Like, I'm tripping off of 17K. I'm tripping because I'm like, how long is it gonna take me to work this? How long is it take me to pay this off? Because at the end of the day, this is what's happening. I'm getting raises. I make good money. Honestly, I don't even know how much money I make per hour. That's how much money, like, that's how much money I make because I'm comfortable. I have enough. I make enough to pay my bills, so I don't even know. There used to be a time where I'd be like, oh, the last time I checked it, it was like 25. So it's around 25, 26 or something like that. So there was a time though, like when I needed to know, like how much money am I making? I probably should break this down. This probably will help me get everything sorted out. Because at the end of the day, I said I'm gonna relax on the whole. I'm gonna have my life together by next year. Let's be for real. Unless God just drop a miracle, we just drop some bands on me. But realistically, it's gonna take me longer. It's gonna take me longer. And I don't know why I was such in a rush. It's because, I don't know, I just didn't want to be 30 plus, still climbing my way up, still trying to figure it out. But at the end of the day, it's people that's 40 that ain't climbing nothing and ain't going nowhere. But that's another thing I want to stop doing, is comparing myself and comparing, oh, somebody else at this age. Because there's somebody right now that's 21 making millions. And I'm 32, not making millions. So we all try to compare when it's convenient, and I just don't want to compare no more. I don't care. If somebody doing this and somebody doing that, I'm worried about me. I'm trying to mind my business and what my path is. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters in my life. That's the only thing that's going to matter, is what my decisions are, my choices are, and I'm going to face these consequences. So I was supposed to lock in June. I ain't gonna lie, lockdown. This been the lockdown. It's been me trying to stretch myself and do more because I wanted to hurry up and get this done. But June has really taught me, like, you can want something, you can desire something, but if you don't have no faith in it, if you don't believe in it, it's not gonna get done. It's not gonna get done. You might show up for a little bit, like I showed up to the gym for a little bit, fell right off. I'm going back though next week. I'm going back next week. I missed the gym. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, my faith is like, now I'm not even worried about losing weight for real. I just want to go to the gym because I need something to do outside of work than just going to work and coming home and sitting on my couch and watching TV. I realized that just going to the gym and being on public, I don't know, it helped calm me down and settle me down. I really like the sauna. Like, that's honestly, I don't even want to go to work out. I just want to go sit in the sauna. But that's my reward after the little walk. So I'm like, you know what? Slow progress is better than no progress. So I'm going to continue to take baby steps and just take it easy, because at the end of the day, I feel like I like to jump off the cliff and, oh, look at what I'm doing now. Like, I feel like it's been so many things online showing, this is me in January, now this is me in June, and I be trying to jump from January to June in 2 claps. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I need to put in the work every day, and that's how results will show. okay? You will miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. And you cannot get any results from things that you did not do. So, that's where we at. That's where we at. So, I don't know. That's all I had. I don't want to pause my show now. I'm about to watch my show again. I'm going to lay back down. Lay back down. Now look at this. This is a letter from my student loans. I wish they would just eliminate these. Like, golly. I don't understand. That's just sending me a bill. 218 is due on the 1st of July. Yo, July will be here in no time. No time at all. Oh, it don't show you the balance on here. I thought it was gonna show you the balance. No. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. You see that? What is that? Right there. $17,000 and $17,083.23. Effective June 20th, 2026. My whole thing is I've been paying $200. I don't know for how many months, but it's still saying $17,000. They just taking it to interest. And the interest is occurring. You know the word. It's racking up daily. And so it be like, what system? Because I feel like the system is to make me homeless, desperate, and broke. And then like I'ma look up and be like, yo, I can't do this no more. I physically can't, I'm mentally drained, I'm da 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 da. And then what? Then I'm gonna reach out for help. And I'm gonna say, yo, I'm mentally ill, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm traumatized from this, and da da da. And they'll say, well, can you get a job? Can you go to work? And I'm like, I had a good job. I had a great paying job. The bills and the interest kept going up. And it seemed like the more money I made, the more money the IRS would take from me. And the more money they were taxing me and telling me that I owed them for having, like, come on now. But then they want to keep saying, have hope. Hope. Listen. I'm doing the best I can, okay? I'm doing the best I can. And I don't think I talked about this. I'm going to say it here quickly. But my whole mission that I wanted to start a whole little thing on. I wanted to start a whole business around healing and helping people. But the more I deal with myself, the more I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to be in a position to do that because it's taking me too long to help and heal myself. I can't give nobody else what I can't give myself. Now, I'm on Facebook and I jump on and off just to catch up on everybody's lives because everybody being parasocial and everybody wanna, like, they literally will update you online and not use your real phone number. But anyways, I digress. There was a girl on there and I know her through some people, so she's not my real friend, but I know her. I've been around her. So she wrote this status. And anytime anybody writing a status about being deep down and depressed and not want to be here anymore, I'm gonna jump on it because I can relate. I want to share God's word. I want to share God's love, yada yada. Like, I feel like no matter what that's in my face, that's my purpose. I'm called to do that. I don't mind doing it. I will do it to everybody. But I feel like the more I was focused on that, the more I kept seeing those things, and it was actually hindering me because it started making me depressed and I started feeling down. And so if I don't learn how to block that off, I'm never gonna be able to help nobody. But anyways, I jump on her status, wrote this whole long paragraph, a book, if you will. You know, the next day she deleted it. And I was like, is this somebody crying wolf? Crying sheep? What is it? What do you cry? Wolf? Because why would you get online? Make this status talking about don't nobody care about me, I have no friends. And then there were numerous people who was like, yo, you could talk to me, da da da. And I feel like that's such a slap in the face. To me, it felt like it, because my friends don't do that. But if they ever did, girl, who was you playing with? Because why didn't you call me? What are you talking about? Like, that's the thing. Like, she had people in her corner, in her circle, who love and care for her. And that's one thing, though, I can't fault her for that. But depression will sneak up on you, and like the voices, your inside voices in your head, they will tell you like, yeah, don't nobody care about you. You ain't got nobody to call. Look at you now that you down, and everybody out living their best life, and you need some more money, and you ain't never gonna get this money. Like, the devil's a lie, okay? So I get it, because I've been there before. But I have came a long way from typing on Facebook about feeling like that, knowing when it's not true. Because at the end of the day, there are so many people who love you, so many people who care about you, so many people who admire you, are inspired by you. And that's what I looked at to this girl. And it's so crazy because she has accomplished way more than I have, right? And so that's what I'm coming back to, the comparison thing. So looking at my life and looking at hers, like, she up here, I'm down here. I'm down here, let's be for real. She graduated college. She in this, I don't know where her job is, but she done climbed the ranks of her job, yada yada. She done traveled. Here I am down here. Now me, I'm for real, like, I hate my life. And she up here talking about I hate my life. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You have more, you have accomplished more, and you have more friends and family. What? But you know what? It really just taught me that you never want to wish for nobody else's life, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're going through. And a lot of times, especially now and in the future, people are hiding behind this whole internet image, this whole, you know, the whole parasocial thing. People are really doing that, and it's really scary because the mask, it's the mask that you wear at work, the mask that you wear around your friends and your family. And I've seen it. Somebody had wrote it, and it said, God is not gonna bless the mask, okay? You have to be a true, authentic self. And that means showing up when you're not yourself. You don't have to always be together and know what to say and be okay. It's okay to not be okay. That's what I was telling her too. I'm like, girl, you need to relax, okay? Because if anybody don't want to be here, it's me. But I'm here to tell you that it's joy in the morning. It's joy in the morning. And you have to, I said, even if you have to say, girl, and at the time, I was doing great too, because I was on medication. And so I just been a medication advocate. At first I wasn't. But I'm like, girl, if you need to get on some medication, it's medication to help you. Because you sound just like I was when I was unmedicated, okay? And so I'll get you a therapist. And she's had a coach. And that's what be having me feeling like therapy don't really work. Because at the end of the day, you can have somebody on your in your corner, on your shoulder, whatever, however you want to put it. They say nice things, they say good things, and it sound good in the moment. Like for that hour you doing the therapy, as soon as y'all get off the call, as soon as you go home, back to reality. Back to life. And it's like, are you gonna remember those strategies? I'm not gonna lie. So the last time I was talking to my psychiatrist, I remember the strategy. Have I did it since then? No. But that's what he said. He said, close your eyes. All right. And he said, pay attention to all of the sounds and everything you can hear. Right now I can hear outside. What's birds chirping? Like the birds sound like it's in the house. It's crazy. Then he said, open your eyes. Then he said, look around. And then he was like, start naming the objects and describing the objects. And I'm just gonna say the wall, it's a table here, and then I got 2 TVs and a chair and a couch brown, got some candy. And then he was like, so what were you just thinking about? And I was like, nothing. I was thinking about what I was looking at. And he's like, I gotcha. And I was like, I'm gonna remember that. I honestly think I did use it. I think I did. Cause this time it was simple. Now, cause I've been told previously, like 3 doctors, plus my last therapist was telling me to just take some deep breaths, breathe in, hold it, and it's great advice. It's supposed to reset your nervous system. Breathe in for 4, hold it for 6, push out for 8. 4, 6, 8. They got other ones, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, whatever. But have I ever did that? No. Did I ever practice? No. Because at the end of the day, in my mind, like I already made up my mind, like I'm not about to breathe in and out. I'm not about to do it. Because in the moment of panic and when I'm frazzled, the last thing on my mind is breathing. And that's kind of the point to reset, right? I'm just telling you it didn't work for me. That's all I'm saying. But to close your eyes, listen, and then open your eyes. I don't know. I don't know if you just register because he's a man. But no, my other doctor was a man. He told me about the 4, 6, 8. And I never did that. I don't know. I think it's just where I'm at in my journey. That's another thing. Oh my God, this video is getting long. 30 minutes is crazy. Anyways, I think it's just where I'm at in my journey. Like, some things are just registering and sitting with me more. And I'm like, you know what? That actually do sound feasible. I can do that. I think that probably, I don't know, 2 years ago, I want to say, I was just so closed off and like nobody could tell me nothing. I was right about everything. I knew what was wrong with me and I knew nothing was gonna help me, and I was just in a me, like, I don't know, I was just closed off. But I feel like, I know this year I've just been softening and opening up more. I think it's because I don't have to, it's just me. I don't have to pretend to be nothing I'm not. I don't know. Being single and living alone again, it definitely has its days and its ups and downs. But I can say that I've really been getting more comfortable with me. Like the real me. Because I like being accepted. I like being liked by other people and validated. But at the end of the day, taking care of the little person in me, like my inner child, it's really been helping me. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to make you do that. Because normally I would make myself do something for somebody else. And I'm like, now that it's just me, I can do whatever I want. I love that for me. So yeah, that's it. That's all, girl. 35 minutes is too long. Peace.